everybody, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. Today's video has no information in it. If that's what you're looking for, it should have a coconut in it somewhere. This is just a little short vlog. It's something that I've seen kind of recently. I'm down here at the fairgrounds letting my dogs run around. It's like 90 degrees out. This was all underwater just a few days ago. So I'm gonna let them run around a little bit while we chat about some different things. And basically the title of the video says it all, right? Standing on the shoulders of giants. Like, we all are. Everybody is. I don't care who you are. You're in life, you're playing off of somebody else, right? Like, you didn't invent mathematics, you didn't invent hunting or grocery stores. So it's a quick shout out to the people who have inspired me. I don't really want it to be a negative video. I don't think it needs to be. This is gonna be, you know, I've been inspired by Matt Happel and Sloppy Mechanics. The way that he's able to throw things together and his take on things is unique, or somewhat unique, and he puts it in a really good way. Now, I don't 100% want to go as far as he does. I'm never going to have a dyno. I'm never going to make 1,000 horsepower to the tires. You know, I'm never going to do those things. And that's fine. But it inspired me to lower my care level and get things running, right? Same Richard Holdner. Somebody commented on one of my videos a while ago. I thought it was hilarious because a lot of my earlier videos are from magazine articles that I read that Richard Holdner wrote years ago, 10, 15 years ago. And when the magazines went away, I think Richard started his YouTube channel as a way to, you know, get some income, and I applaud him for it. Absolutely, you know. But somebody commented that, you know, you should go watch Richard Holdner, and you should. You should absolutely watch Richard Holdner. He tests so we don't have to, and I don't have the ability to do all those tests. I don't have, again, I don't have a dynamometer. So yeah, and he's also written several books, which I own 3 of them. And they're good books, and you should read them. So I had to flip you guys around. My arm's getting tired, and also it's hard to watch my dogs while I'm watching myself, and I don't feel like you guys want to see my stupid face. So yeah, Richard Holdner is another one who's inspired me. David Freiberger, Mike Finnegan to a lesser degree, but Roadkill definitely inspired me. The idea of just don't get it right, just get it running, right? Like what I always say, just slap your stuff together and go do burnouts. Like, have fun. That's what this is supposed to be about, having fun. So there's a lot of, like, the bigger channels that I don't watch because they're more entertainment than information. And, like, I don't care who bought a racetrack. Nothing against them. I'm all for them doing their thing. It's just not the kind of thing that I'm going to watch. But there are smaller guys out there doing their thing, like LSX Chevy Rider, Bad Luck Garage, who does a lot of technical stuff. And he, you know, he's more detail-oriented, and he does a nicer job than I do. And that's fine. Everybody's got to draw their own line. Night Wrencher with his carb stuff. Kevin Camacho, he did his first LS swap and did a great job. I like to support these smaller guys, and I see in the community of people who are trying to do YouTube, like, I used to see it when I was a machinist when I was a kid. People wouldn't want you to know, like, how they're making their stuff work, you know, and it was like a big secret. And that's because they were threatened by it. And threatened by you, right? I don't care. I don't care. I'm filming this on a GoPro Hero 4. I'm using a Rode video mic. I'll edit it in DaVinci Resolve. Like, these things are not trade secrets for me, you know, and I'm all for people knowing, like, you succeeding at YouTube is not going to take away from me, and I'm just not trying to, like, take anybody down or anything like that. I don't care. Like, if you get 1 million subscribers, good, more power to you. And if you don't get any, well, you know, maybe you didn't have the formula. But really, the whole purpose of my YouTube channel is not to make money, although I do. It's a lot less lately. But it's to inspire people to get out there and build stuff. I want you to look at it and be like, this guy's a hack, and that still worked. If he can do it, I can do it. Like the turbo manifold, the log manifold I built before, and I'm about to build another one. The parts are en route. I want people to look. I don't care if my execution's sloppy and gross. I want you to look at it and be like, I can do that too. And if you take it and run with it, so be it. If you do a better job than me, so be it. I'm totally okay with that. All I want to do is give you that spark, that little bit of inspiration where you can take that and roll with it. Which goes to why I don't check my PMs and why I don't respond to everybody. I'm not trying to spoon feed you. I don't have all the answers. I'm just trying to inspire you, and hopefully you take it and run with it, right? Hopefully you take it and grow with it. I'm not here to feed you, you know, link, you got a link, you got a link. How do I install this? How do I wire it? No, I built a community for that. And it's really for the exchange of ideas, not the hand-picked, spoon-fed answers of exactly how to do it. Like, what a boring world this would be if everybody just did the same thing. There's something in experimenting. Richard Holdner just did a video, I don't know when the test was, but he just did a video where he used an LS3 intake on an LQ4, I think it was an LQ4, with the adapter plates that are meant for an LSA blower. And it didn't work. And that's okay. And I'm glad he did the test, because now we know, like, if you don't try, you know, it might be the best thing ever. So yeah, I really want to encourage other people. I want to encourage each and every one of you. That's the point of the Dodge, right? The Dodge is not going to light the world on fire with a Magnum 318, a stock cam, a set of $90 headers, and an Edelbrock carb. But it will do burnouts. It will sound cool. And it will hopefully inspire some kid to say, man, I can do that. I can manage that. I can come up with $2,000. I can hook a few lines up and swap a few bolts around. That's the goal. That's the goal here. And if it inspires you to start a YouTube channel, great. Absolutely, document it. And if you need help, let me know. I'll help you if I can. I will not spoon feed you, though. But that's what it's all about, really, is trying to inspire everybody, and everybody grows, and we all stand on each other's shoulders. Like, I didn't invent the aftermarket camshaft. I'm not Zora Arkus Duntov, but I was inspired by that man. I was inspired by a man who immigrated to the U.S. just so he could play with V8 engines and taught himself to be an engineer. I was absolutely inspired by that man. I don't like NASCAR, but Junior Johnson inspired me. Richard Petty inspired me. You know, I can go on and on and on with people who inspire me. Gale Banks inspired me. Even though I'm never going to build the high caliber, high dollar stuff that he builds, I'm inspired by him. So I hope that I can in turn inspire some of you. And I want to see everybody succeed. I really do. To whatever degree you want. You know, if you really want that all forged, all billet, all everything, I hope you get it. I would have liked to have gone drag racing today, but it looks like I'm nowhere near close to, like, even passing a terrible tech inspection. Like, I don't have seat belts. That's the biggest hurdle. I don't have seat belts and I don't have a helmet. Because I was going to run Daryl even with the bad ring and pinion. It's a quarter mile. It'll be fine. But I'm going to have to put that off, and that's kind of bumming me out. And I'm going to have to put the ring and pinion reinstall off, because I have to go get new jack stands thanks to Harbor Freight. But hopefully this inspires you guys, and hopefully you look at all these channels. I used to read, like, Street Rodder magazine. I'm not going to build a street rod. I don't care about building anything. Import magazines. There's inspiration that you can take from all aspects. I watch cars and cameras all the time, and it's kind of why I have a drift cart, right? And I'm not going to do what they do, but they do inspire me. They get the wheels turning in my mind, so that I can go, well, I can build a drift trike, and I would do it different, and this is how I would do it. And that's the whole point of it all. So hopefully you guys find yourself inspired. Hopefully you build something cool. Hopefully you join the Facebook group, because like I said, I'm definitely not answering all my PMs. That is the point of the Facebook group. The exchange of ideas, spitballing, that's the point of these communities. And I appreciate you guys if you stuck with me through this whole 9-minute rant, 10-minute rant, whatever. It's not really a rant, but I'm gonna take these little fluffy dogs to some air conditioning and pout about the fact that I can't go drag racing tonight. And we'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer.